Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest natural wonders in the world. For this list, we're looking at the most incredible areas of natural beauty on Earth. Let us know in the comments which one took your breath away. Number 10. The Northern Lights. Unlike other natural wonders, there are lots of places around the world where you can witness the Northern Lights. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, there are the Southern Lights too. The most famous place to see the lights is in Scandinavia if you head into the Arctic Circle areas of Norway, Sweden, and Finland, but they're also visible from parts of Scotland, Canada, and Russia. The auroras occur when plasma ejected from the sun travels to Earth as solar wind, interacting with Earth's atmosphere to create the stunning show. In the north, they're best seen in the winter. If you plan your trip accordingly, you definitely won't miss them. Number 9. Pamukkale, Turkey. This stunning landscape is found in western Turkey and was created by natural thermal springs close to the city itself. The terraces are made from debris left by the springs over thousands of years, creating calcium crystals. Globally, the waters at Pamukkale, like many hot springs, are famous for their therapeutic purposes. Not every pool there is able to be swum in, but many are. It's definitely worth the trek further out of the city to see the remarkable white terraces. Turkey is a relatively warm country year-round, but visiting Pamukkale's pools will make you feel as though you're surrounded by ice in a surreal experience. Number 8. Antarctica. It's the world's largest desert and the most mysterious continent on Earth, with an enormous landmass. Yet until the last few centuries, we didn't even know Antarctica actually existed. It's also the only continent that was truly discovered, because it's never had an indigenous human population. This vast expanse of ice and mountains is populated by plenty of incredible wildlife despite how barren it seems, including emperor penguins, the largest species of penguin. Antarctica also boasts huge mountains, volcanoes, and even the famous Blood Falls, a copper-red frozen waterfall full of unearthly algae. The only downside is that it's difficult to reach Antarctica, but that doesn't make it any less wondrous. Number 7. Zhangjiajie National Forest, China. This huge region of natural beauty was actually China's first national park, and it's certainly deserving of that honor. Zhangjiajie is characterized by its extremely tall and thin mountains, covered in tropical foliage. These mountainous pillars are a distinct part of Chinese culture and have been marveled upon for thousands of years. There are plenty of ways to see what Zhangjiajie has to offer too, including the world's tallest outdoor elevator, itself arguably a man-made wonder of the world, and the incredible glass bridge, which is also the highest of its kind. If you want a bird's eye view of this amazing landscape, the park is happy to oblige. Number 6. Lake Baikal, Russia. Rift lakes are enormous bodies of water that form as tectonic plates are pulled apart, which makes them extraordinarily deep. The deepest of all is Russia's Lake Baikal, the oldest lake in the entire world. It's over 5,000 feet deep and contains 5,000 cubic miles of water, a fifth of all the fresh water on Earth. But there's yet more Lake Baikal has to offer, especially if you visit in winter when it freezes over. The ice is sturdy and thick enough that you can walk and ice skate across it. And though visiting Siberia in the winter isn't for the faint of heart, you won't regret seeing Baikal at its most beautiful. Number 5. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The largest coral reef system anywhere in the world, the Great Barrier Reef is famously visible from outer space. It's so big, in fact, that it covers the same area as 70 million soccer fields. Some of the exotic species that call the reef home include mantis shrimps, humpback whales, humpback dolphins, clownfish, and, of course, sea turtles. Unfortunately, the Great Barrier Reef is under threat from pollution, as huge sections of coral die each year. Hopefully things start to look a little brighter for the reef in the future. In the meantime, conservation-minded tourists can visit and go scuba diving to see the corals and critters. Number 4. Paricutin, Mexico. In February 1943, one unfortunate farmer in Mexico had the shock of his life when an entire volcano began to erupt and rise out of the ground in his field. The nearby village of Paricutin was destroyed as the volcano continually erupted, and 5 years on, it was about the same height as the Empire State Building. Today, the volcano has mostly ceased to be a disruptive influence and has brought a lot of tourism to Mexico. Paricutin versus other volcanoes makes the list of natural wonders of the world purely because of how spectacularly it erupted. Never before or since have we been able to witness the entire birth of a volcano. Number 3. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. Arguably the United States' most incredible natural landmark, the Grand Canyon stretches for miles through Arizona, carved over millions of years by the Colorado River. Annually, millions of people flock to the American Southwest to see and explore the canyon, which is almost 280 miles long and a mile deep at some points. It's also full of fossils, and its incredible depth enables a view of the region's entire geographical history through its many layers of rock, making it invaluable for paleontologists and geologists. The canyon is so stunning, it's long been a deeply sacred site for many Native Americans. Number 2. Mount Everest. The highest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest is the jewel of the Himalayas, towering 29,000 feet over Nepal and China. Everest and the many other tall mountains that exist in the mountain range are stunning to see no matter from where you look at it, whether that's standing on the summit, flying overhead, or staring up from base camp. It's been attracting brave climbers from outside the region for decades, though has always been home to the indigenous Sherpa people. Climbing it certainly isn't for everyone, since hundreds have died during the ascent over the years, but you can still appreciate the beauty of Everest even if you're not able to attempt the feat yourself. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Victoria Falls, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Lying on the boundary between Zambia and Zimbabwe, where the long Zambezi River crosses the border, you'll find Victoria Falls, widely regarded as the largest waterfall in the world. The long cascade reaches an astonishing width of 5,000 feet, and at over 350 feet high at its tallest point, it's significantly larger than Niagara Falls. One of its most famous spots is the Devil's Pool, a rock pool at the edge of the waterfall's plateau that is safe from the river current and lets swimmers visit the waterfall personally. You'll definitely still want to be very careful, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you'll never forget. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.